Hello creatives, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dirian, and in today's tutorial I will be teaching you on how you can create this simple minimalist naming ceremony poster design with just your Android smartphone. So the application that we are going to be using for this tutorial is called Pixellab and Snapseed. We are going to use Pixellab to do the entire design, and we are also going to use Snapseed to enhance the design. So if you are not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe now and stick around to this video till the end. Don't miss any part of this video, and also I'll drop all the resources used for this tutorial inside the description of this video. So after watching this particular tutorial till the end, make sure you go inside the description of this video and download the tutorial. Again, I have a WhatsApp community where I share design resources, where I share all of my, even the designs that I don't make tutorial on it, I share them, and I share resources for you to actually learn and increase your creativity. I also have a Telegram channel, and again my course is coming up soon. It will be available on Seller. So the cost is just 20,000 naira and 10,000 francs for Cameroon. So without wasting much of our time, let's dive into this session of tutorial. So in this particular video, I'll not be teaching you on how you can insert the size of this particular flower, but I'll instead show you, in case if you don't know, like let me say you download a design and you want to duplicate that kind of design, or let's say you saw a design that someone created and you want to create your own, let's say another kind of design, but it should have the same size. So you don't know how to really that is, you cannot really look the design and determine the size of that particular flyer. So for this tutorial I will teach you how you can do that if you don't know the size of the particular flyer and you want to make a design using that same size. So stick around to this video till the end. Now let's first of all clear this one. Yeah, let's first of all open a new canvas. Yeah, this is my new canvas. Now let's say I don't know the size of that particular design that you want to create. Now how can I really achieve that? So firstly, to do that, you just need to come to your page customization tool or your page setup tool. When you come to this page setup tool, you click on from gallery. I don't know if you are getting me. What did I say? Click on from gallery. Are you getting me? What did I say? I repeat again. Click on from gallery. So you click on from gallery, you go to album, you select the design. So for me, I have mine inside. Okay, mine is not here, so I will just, yeah, I have it here. This is the design. So let's assume I don't know the size of this design and I want to make a design which will take this kind of exact size. So you just come from your gallery, you select the design and you click on this check mark. Good job. So after clicking on this check mark, now you come to we are still on the page setup. You come to color, then you give it you change your color to your preferred color that you want to use on your own design. Yeah, so this is the size of that particular flyer. I don't know if you understand. If you want me to do it again, I can do it. Okay, let me go back. Let's say we have a square size like this and we want to create a design of which we don't know the size yet. We don't know the size, and we want to make sure that we should have that particular size inside our Pixellab, but we don't know the size of that particular design. So what you need to do is that come to this your page setup tool, go to your from gallery, you select the design, you add the design as a background. So this is it. You click on your okay. Automatically now this is the size. You have 2767 by 3267. That is the size already. You just click on your okay. So after clicking on your okay, you now remove back the design and put your normal background color, which is, for this tutorial I'll use white. Okay, yeah, that is a white. So this is actually the size of that particular design. So now let me just let me just import the flyer for reference purpose because I want to start creating the design. Yeah, so if I just position it and increase it, you see that that is the size of this particular design. Okay, so now let me import my model image. Okay, so I'll just go to import. Okay, my model image is not here. I'll just go to where I have my model image. Yeah, this is it here. Okay, I'll just do something like that. Then scale it up. Yeah, scale it up like this. So perfect. Let me just, good job. Then I'll just come to my layer. I'll close it. Yeah, I have something like this. Now how you see that this solid area of this image is showing, how can you like blend this area with this here white background? So this is what we are going to do. Now to do that, you just come to your shape, you click on circle. So I click on circle, let me just change the shape color for visibility. So when you click on circle, you come to your fill opacity, you take it to 0. After taking it to 0, you come to your stroke width, you take it to 40. So when you take it to 40, you scale this shape down, like you scale it like this. You scale it until a position where you will no more be seeing this hollow section of this particular circle. Yeah, so when you scale it down until a position where you no more be seeing this hollow section, you stop there. So let's do it. You scale it until this area closes. So you scale it, I'm still seeing the area, I will not stop. You scale it, I'm still seeing, I will not stop. I'm still seeing, I will not stop. Yeah, I'm not more seeing, I will stop. So when you are there, you come to blur radius. You come to blur radius, you increase your blur radius to 25. Good job. You increase your blur radius to 25. After that, you click on your check mark. So this is what we are having. Now this is what you are going to do. You just make sure you customize it like this. Then you come to color. Make sure you give the same color with your background to actually blend this sharp edge of this image with the background. So for this tutorial, my background color is white, so I'll just click on white. Good job. Then I'll just make many duplicates and fill it like this. Duplicate, 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 duplicate. I'll still make another duplicate. Make sure that your result is realistic. Now just come to my layer. I'll just select all the duplicate and merge it. So I'll just select all of the duplicate and merge. So this is my merge icon. Just click on it like that, then merge. Good job. So after merging it, I'll just come to my layer and then I'll close it like that. Good job. We are going. We are really progressing. So now you have let's start typing the typography, the text. Let's start inserting the text into our design space. So now we have the family of that and that. So I'll just take text. I'll take this. I'll check if I have the family saved in my clipboard. Okay, this is it here. Okay, so the fonts used here is actually Montserrat. So I'll just go to font. I'll click font, then I'll come to my font. I'll type Montserrat. I'll go in for bold. Let me see bold. No, let me go in for semi bold. So I'll go in for semi bold. That is the family of Mr. and Mrs. Okay, the family of Mr. and Mrs. Yeah, I'll just give it a black color, a black solid color. Good job. Then I'll make sure I relative position it to the center. So after that, I'll just make a duplicate of this and type and capon and change the color. And capon and capon. And capon. Then I'll capitalize it, then change the color. I'll just change the color to red as seen on the original design. Yeah, this is the color. Let me just share the color code with you. So when you click on any color, you click on this plus icon, you click on this, yeah, then for your this is the hex code. So you erase yours and put this. You have B90012 to B9001. So after that, you click on OK and OK. Yeah, you're good to go. So you just make sure. For me, I think the word spacing, letter spacing is too much, so I'll just come to my spacing, then I'll take letter spacing. Yeah, I'll just take it to -6, then position it to the center. Good job. If I'm cool with that, I'll just click on my check mark. Okay, so I'll just make another duplicate. Invite you to join them at the I'll just make a duplicate and type invite you to join them at there. So I'll come to my clipboards, invite you. Good. I'll click on OK. Then I'll scale this down. A bit. I'll scale it down a bit, this one. Then change back the color to black. I'll change back the color to black. Then I'll position it here. Make sure you relative position it to the center. Good job. So after doing that, you make another duplicate and type in naming. So the naming is the emphasis of this particular design. Type naming. Naming. Make sure you capitalize each word like that. Then the font used here is Jellisto, so I'll just increase it like that. I'll go to fonts. I'll type Jellisto. If you don't know how to download fonts, let me know in the comment section. So I'll type Jellisto. This is the Jellisto. Yeah, this is actually the font Jellisto. Then I'll do something like this. I'll make sure I position it to the center, then give it a gradient color as seen on the original design. So I'll come to color, go to gradient. I'll just share the gradient color code with you. Yeah, this is actually the gradient. So you click on this plus icon, then you come to this color stopper, you click on it, then you click on color. You come to this editing tool, that's pen tool. You insert this hex code. For black we have 6 zeros. That's for black, you have 6 zeros. That's the hex code for black. You click on that. Then on this word, you click on it, you click on this. For red you have C double O triple one. What did I say? C double O triple one. You click on OK and OK. You are good to go. So on this color stopper was first of all here. You can just position it somewhere here. Then you click on your OK. So after doing that, I will just apply a stroke as seen on the original design. Let me show you something. Yeah, if you check very well on the original design, you see there's a kind of stroke filling on this naming ceremony text. So I'll just apply a stroke. I'll just apply a stroke. I'll just go to a stroke. Yeah, I'll apply a stroke I'll change the stroke color to white. Let's say a stroke width of 4. Then I'll go down to my shadow. As you are seeing on this original design, there's a shadow here. So I'll go to my shadow or do something like that. Then struggle to decrease the opacity. Okay, it is too blurry, so I'll reduce this. I'll reduce the blur radius. Yeah, I'll reduce the blur radius to something like this. Yeah, then reduce opacity. Good job, good job, good job. Let me try to bold the fonts to make the font more bolder. Good job, like that. Okay, so I will reduce now the line spacing of this letter spacing of this naming. So I'll reduce it, yeah, to something like this. So I'll give it a letter spacing. This is a letter spacing of 0. So I'll just now come to my relative position. I'll center it like that. After doing that, you can make a duplicate of this and type ceremony. Good job, good job. Then you capitalize each letter. You do something like this. Okay, if you check very well on the original design, see that the N and the O are not joined together. So how can we solve this kind of problem? This is what we are going to do. We increase the letter spacing like that. Yeah, just increase the letter spacing to separate the N from the O. Then you just make sure you relative position this text to the center. Good job. So after doing that, we should type of their daughter. So I'll just make a duplicate of this. I'll make a duplicate of this, of their daughter, of their daughter, of their daughter. Okay, of their daughter. I'll come to my clipboard. Yeah, this is it, of their daughter. So I'll just relative position it to the center. Good job. I can increase back the line spacing, the letter spacing, not the line spacing, sorry. So the letter spacing, good job, to something like that. I'll give it a letter spacing of 0%, then I'll relative position everything to the center. Okay, good job, we are going. So after doing that, let's see how we can be able to create this kind of line. So to create that kind of line, you just come to you just on your grids. After owning your grids, you click on an empty space. Before doing that, make sure you you click on an empty space, then you click on this object, so you will see bezier. So you click on this bezier. After click on the bezier, you come to bezier mode. You click on this to actually control this point. So ensure to toggle on the grid tool, the snap tool. That is if you don't want to call it, you can call it the magnet. So these options, and this option enable you to, that is when you are working with grid, it just enable a line to just clip itself automatically when you are closer to the grid. So just see something, you toggle it on like this, then see, are you seeing? When you click on this, you just bring the handle, this handle. Yeah, so that's a function of this magnet tool. Good job. Now you can just come to your stroke width. You give it a stroke width of 1. Let's say 1. Let's check. Yeah, just give it a stroke width of 1 and change the stroke color. This is a stroke color. Change it to black as seen on the original design. So give it a stroke color of black. Then you make sure you relative position everything to the center. Good job. Good job, good job. You can just make a duplicate of that particular stroke as seen on the original design. Then you relative position it, the second duplicate, to the center, or then you position it, you bring it downward and make sure you position it very well. Okay, yeah, I'm okay with this. So after doing that, let's see how we can create this kind of shape here. So you come to, you click on this and you click on shape. You just do something like this. Let's first of all change the color to black for visibility. You just do something like this. Okay, you do something like that. Make sure you position it very well. Yeah, make sure you position it very well. Then you make another duplicate of this. When you make a duplicate of this, you just come to your edit, just click on edit, then reduce the size. Yeah, do something like this. Then you just change the color to yellow for visibility. You change the color to yellow for as seen on the original design. Okay, good. So we are good to go. So I'll just edit this. Yeah, I'll do something like that. Yeah, perfectly okay now. So I'll make a duplicate of this. I'm not really comfortable with this color, so what I will do is that I'll just come to color. I'll pick the color directly from the design. So I'll just click on this plus icon and share the color code with you. So come, where is the design? Okay, this is the design. I'll just pick the color directly from the design, then I'll share the color code with you now. So this is a color code. We have double FC 500. What did I say? Double FC 500. Click on OK and OK, then OK it like that. So now just come to shape to have this kind of effect here. I'll come to shape. I'll go to this one. I'll use this one. Then make sure I give it the same color like this. Then I'll just scale it down, accept it, rotate it like this. So everything is all about creativity. So I'll just rotate it like this, then scale it down again. If I'm okay with this, I'll position it very well. Good job, good job, good job. So after doing that, let's say we have our location icon here. So I'll just go to import. I'll just go and import the location icon, but I'll make sure I drop all the resources used for this video inside the description of this particular tutorial. So I'll just scale it down, position it very well. I'll change the color, give it a more, I'll just change it to black. It should be more darker than the normal one. So after doing that, I will just go to, okay, I'll copy this and type Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving, okay. Then I'll capitalize each letter. Yeah, Thanksgiving. Then I'll just scale it down like this. I'll scale it down like this. I'll relative position it to the center. Okay, I'm cool with this. So let's see how we can be able to create this kind of shape. So I'll just go back to my shape tool, then I'll do something like this. All these things are is just a matter of you being creative. Okay, Yeah, so I'll just give it that red color for visibility. I don't know if you have the color code, but let me just share the color code with you. So I'll click on this. This is the color code. We have B90012. I repeat again, B90012. That's the color code. So you just copy it and paste. So you click on OK. Then you duplicate this, make a duplicate. Before you make a duplicate, first of all click on this and ensure that you have rounded. You want to create this kind of shape, ensure that you add a radius of 100%. So after doing that, you click back on this, you go to edit. On this edit, you do something like this. Then you just, I don't know if you are seeing, let me change the color. You do something like this. Make sure you decrease the radius back to 0. So I can now just change the color to this. I'm good to go. So after doing that, let's see how we can type in this message. So I'll make a duplicate of this. Duplicate. I'll check inside my clipboard. Okay, I have it here. Good job, good job. I'll just position it somewhere here. Then I'll make sure I relative position it to the center. I'll give it a size of 22. Then I'll position it to the center. Good job. Now if you check very well on the original design, you see that the RSVP here has a different color from this other text. So how can you really achieve that? Now you just come to your color, you select only the RSVP only. You select only the RSVP. It's kind of okay. Select only the RSVP. Then you just give it this color. Just select the color. That's it. You click on your OK. So we have okay. We are almost done. Now after doing that, let's say we want to type Sunday 23/03/2025. So I'll just copy this. I'll say Sunday dot 23/03/2025. Sunday dot 23 03 2025. Then I'll give a space. I'll type in the time here. I have 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Then I'll capitalize everything and click on OK. So this is what we are having. So I'll just position this here and change the entire color to white. Then I will make sure I relative position everything to the center. Now how can I achieve this? How can I make sure that I change only the 9 a.m. color as seen on this original design? So this is what you are going to do. But before we do that, let me first of all edit this. Do something like this. Okay, I'm good to go. So I'll just relative position it to the center. Then I want to ensure that only the 9 a.m. color is changed in this entire text. So I'll just do something like this. I'll just select only the 9 a.m. I'll select only the 9 a.m. So it's kind of a time-taking process. If it is not going, I'll just first of all wait and make a duplicate. I'll come and change it later. So I'll make a duplicate of this and type in 19/03/2025. So we have Methodist Church, Abakwa Town. Methodist Church, Abakwa Town. That's the location of the event. Methodist Church, Abakwa Town. Abakwa Town. Okay, I'll make sure I capitalize everything like that, then change the color to black as seen on the original design. Yeah, as seen on the original design. Then I'll just push it like this so that it should produce two lines. Methodist Church, Abakwa Town. Methodist Church, Abakwa Town. You see that the design is so simple and not complicated. You can do it. You can do it. What did I say? You can do it. What did I say? I said you can do it. Okay, so now here we have dates. So I'll just make a duplicate of this and type in date. Date. You capitalize each letters. So after doing that, you just position your dates here. That's the date of the event. You make sure you position it here very well. So after doing that, you make a duplicate. You make a duplicate and type 19/0/2025 5 a.m. 19/0/2025 5 a.m. 19/0/2025. You come to this, separate it using this 5 a.m. 5, what did I say? 5 a.m. Then you make sure you capitalize each of the letters. Then you position it here and change the color to white. You change the color to white, then you come down to what I said, 19, not 10. 19/0/2025. Thereafter, you come down to color back. You select only the 5 a.m. as seen on this original design. You select only the 5 a.m. Yeah, you give it this color as seen on the original design. You can just scale it up again a bit, yeah, for more visibility. Make sure you balance it very well. Then you come back to this okay, Thanksgiving says the Thanksgiving service will be on Sunday 23/0/2025 9 a.m. while the naming ceremony will be 5 a.m. 19/0/2025. So I want to change this 9 a.m. the color. I want to change the color. You see, it's kind of, please take your time when you are doing this. Let me first of all allow it. I will come and change it later. So now we have Wednesday. So I'll make a duplicate of this. I'll type Wednesday. 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 Okay, capitalize all the letters. Then I'll just position it here. I'll scale it down and increase the letter spacing as seen on the original design. I'll just increase the letter spacing. Yeah, letter spacing as seen on the original design. Yeah, just increase the letter spacing again a bit like that. So we are left only with the only with the 9 a.m. here to change the color. We are left only with the 9 a.m. to change the color. Okay, since it's really disturbing, I'll first change the entire color to the yellow. Then I'll select now only this one and change it to white. Good job, good job. You see, all these things are creativity. So I'm sure we are okay with the design. We are done with this particular design. Yeah, we are done with this particular design. So that is how I was this is how I was able to achieve this kind of design with just my Android smartphone. Yeah, so now just quickly take it to I'll just quickly take it to I don't know if we have increased the clarity of this image. Let me just check. Okay, this is the image here. I'll click on it, then I'll click on this. I'll go to color filters. Okay, we have not increased the saturation, the brightness, the contrast of this image, so I'll just increase the contrast of the image a bit. I'll give it a contrast of 7. Then I'll increase the brightness, give it a brightness of 3. I'll give it a contrast, let's say contrast of 6. I'm okay with this. Let me just struggle to balance this before we save. Yeah, I'm cool with this. So after achieving a simple minimalist flyer, naming ceremony flyer like this, you just come down to, you can save as project. Now let's first of all save as image, and we take it to Pixel Snapseed to actually increase the clarity. Please, if you are not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe now, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that YouTube will always notify you if I drop awesome content like this. Now this is our Pixellab Snapseed application. Just click and open like that. You click on this plus icon, you see tap anywhere to open photo. So you click on this you click anywhere to open photos, anywhere on this place. You click anywhere to open photos. Now you go to album, you locate, okay, this is our Pixellab folder and this is our design. So you just click on it like that. Yeah, so we have our design here in Snapseed. So you just click on tools and you come to details. You just increase the structure to, let's say, structure of 17, and you increase the sharpening, let's say give it a sharpening of plus 11. Now let's select only this the baby image to actually work on it. Let's select only the baby image to actually work on it before we continue working with the entire flyer. So I'll click on tools and I'll go on selective. So selective will give me the possibility to select only this image. So I'll just make sure, yeah, this is the image. Let me just put it somewhere here. I'll select the image, then I'll increase the brightness. I'll give it a brightness of +4 and a contrast of +5. You just customize it the way that suits your design. So I'll give it a structure of 13. I'll say after customizing all these parameters and I'm cool with it, I'll just click on OK. So I will now go to my tune image to actually tune up the image. So increase my contrast, let's say contrast and a saturation of +3, ambience of, let's say ambience of +4, and highlight of +2, shadow of +3, warmth. Warmth changes the entire design, the color of the entire design. So I'll just give it a warmth of +4. So I'm cool with this warmth. I'll just click on OK and apply the effect to this design. So I just want to add a kind of, let's say I just want to add some structure, some clarity, texture to this design, sharpening of +5. So I'm cool with this. I'll just apply the effects. You see, apply. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe now so that YouTube will always notify you if I drop awesome content like this. And my course is coming up soon. It will be available on Seller. My course for smartphone graphic designer will coming up soon, and it will be available on Seller. So prepare your money, prepare for the course, and I will see you there. Now after doing all these effects, you can export it. If you want to blur this entire design, you can just come on tools, you come to lens blur. If you want to blur the entire design, then you increase, you you go to your transition, you give it a transition of 0, you come to your vignette strength, that is it, 30 plus 30, you decrease it to 0. Now you just small in this section, yeah, put it, let's say here. Then you can increase your, okay, you can come down to your blur strength and you blur your design. This is how you can actually blur anything using Snapseed. This is just an applause of this tutorial. Actually, blurring was not part of our tutorial, so you can actually blur it like that, but I don't want the effect of cancel it here. Good job. So when you are done, you can actually export this. You take save, preparing photo, yeah. So you now go to your image, this is it here. So let me move it from here to Pixellab. I'll just put it inside Pixellab so that you can see the before and the after. So this is it, this is the before, this is the before, and this is the after. This is the after, this is the before, this is the before. So now let me show you on how you can actually send this design to your client as document. So you just come to this, let's say this is your client. You can just come to your client, you click on this on WhatsApp. You click on this attachment icon, you click on it, then you take documents. So after you take document, take browse documents, you click on it. Then after this, you take images. So you locate where you have your design saved. For me, my design is here in Pixellab folder, so I'll just click on it. Yeah, this is it. So this is the retouch design. I'll just click like that and send as document. So I'll just click, yeah, so I can now send as document. You see, this is the extension JPEG and 1.3 megabytes. That is the size of the entire design. So when you click on it like that, so this is how it will appear as document. When you send like this, this one is an image, so this is a document. So let me go back. That's how you can actually send your design as document to your client. Please, if you are not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe now and be preparing your money, because my course for smartphone graphic design is coming up soon and it will be available on Seller. So this is the end of today's tutorial. I hope this tutorial was very helpful to you, and I would like to know in the comment section the kind of tutorial you want me to create on my upcoming video. So this is the end of today's tutorial. Bye bye. I will see you right there in my next tutorial. See you and stay updated.